class. Chapter Traveling with Grandfathers Do. The context we have detailedly discussed, is it? And after that we have started the exercise. In the last live class we have discussed exercise A. Today I am going to start exercise B. Okay, so exercise B1, let us see. The questions are very easy. Context with reference, we know that. Reference with the context will be there, and we have to find out the answers. Like the first one, you see, the lid flew open and I let out a gasp of surprise. As I said, this line is very important to underline while we have discussed the text, is it? I have said already. So who is speaking this one? This one speaking. The speaker is here, narrator. The speaker is here, narrator. The speaker is here, narrator. Clear? Who is narrating the story? He is only speaking this line. Why does the speaker say the lid flew open instead of lid open? Because while grandfather, that basket is actually consists of food. They are actually carrying food with the in this basket. So it should not be tied properly because food are there. It can be stale, is it? So grandmother just firmly tied up that basket. As python by mistakenly it went inside, so it cannot adjust there properly. So the lid flew open. Okay, so it's not open because lid was not open. It was firmly, very firmly it was tied. Very firmly that knot was tied there. So when the python adjusted there inside, cannot adjust properly after having the meal and all. So that time that lid flew up. Clear? Only that problem is there. So why does the speaker say the lid flew open instead of the lid open? Because while the narrator when the narrator just pull out that basket to get their dinner, that time because of pulling, what happened? Suddenly the lid opened. Suddenly the lid opened. That is only the reason. What was the surprise? The surprise was that grandfather's pet python was already there and had already eaten their dinner. Only a few apples were left there. That all you will add here. So the surprise was the python, the pet of grandfather, is actually there in the basket instead of their dinner. Clear? Number 2, you see, Phil, what are you staring at? Who is speaking to him? Grandfather. Narrator's grandfather is talking or speaking to the narrator. What was the other person staring at? The other person was staring at the basket where the python is there instead of their dinner, and the dinner what they are carrying, the dinner is already there in python's. Is it? Python have already engulfed that food. What did the speaker do? The speaker just again covered the lid and push it up so that the grandmother cannot understand that python is already with them. Clear? So that the grandmother cannot understand that the python is already with them. Thanks. I said, if you keep bringing me peanuts all night, I might last until morning. Who is being thanked and why? The pet of the narrator, Chip, the squirrel, is actually thanked because he was bringing peanuts from the other compartments for the narrator. What is the tone of the sentence like? See, while they have seen that their dinner has already eaten by that python, they are very irritated. On that moment, if someone have given some food, that time the narrator said that it's a kind of irritation. Narrator by irritation said these all things. Oh, you are enough to give me that peanuts, and that is also enough for me to eat. Okay, so it's an irritation. What is the meaning of the word last in the sentence? What is the meaning of the word last in this sentence? Thanks, I said, if you keep bringing me peanuts all night, I might last until morning. Means last means to stay alive, because narrator was very hungry and that time there is nothing to eat. So on that moment, if he got some peanuts from the squirrel, so he thought that peanut only can make me I can feel or I can be alive till last night if I am having the peanut with me. Okay, So these are the question, exercise B. So just go through the question answer. You can easily answer as the text we have discussed very clearly. Okay, so just read up this. Till then, thank you class.